What's up there, guys? Happy New Year from me. I know it's a little late, but better late than never. As you know, obviously this is Bobby. This is my first official commentary on Battlefield 3. This is the first time that I've managed to actually sit down and I've got the time and I've got the equipment and everything. Obviously, as many of you know, I've just had my HD PVR turn up and I'm really excited about using it. I put a video up earlier and the quality came out perfect. It was flawless. Absolutely beautiful quality, and you know, I'm really, as I said, excited just to now get started and get everything going. Basically this video is just kind of like my hopes and dreams and everything like that for the channel, kind of like what I want to do and where I want to go with it and everything, but yeah, it's not really going to be interesting or anything. I do try and make stuff interesting, I promise. But yeah, mainly for this channel, kind of like I want to be someone that's going to make content that people are going to enjoy. I'm not on YouTube to get famous and be like, oh man, I want YouTube money so bad. You know, I've got a job, so I've got money. But I just want to make stuff that people are going to enjoy. I think that's kind of like, that's the prime basis of YouTube, is people make stuff, you know, not even if you enjoy it, it's just kind of like people make stuff other people want to see, you know, might find you useful or anything. And you know, this is kind of like what I want to do with the channel, so you know, just kind of like keep an eye out for me. One thing I do hate myself for is this moment right here. I'm not sure what I was doing. I made the double kill, just fine. And I thought, oh no, he can't be dead. Wait, no he is. Wait, oh no, definitely dead now. I do have my moments. But yeah, kind of like, as I said, you know, I just want to make the channel so it's enjoyable. But I'm kind of going down the line of using the channel for not tutorials, but kind of like videos that people are going to find useful. I like that kill right there, that's nice. But you know, stuff people are going to find useful and enjoy watching at the same time. You know, I'm going to possibly start maybe a couple of series up, like a lot of people have got, kind of expand out slowly over the next couple of days and weeks, kind of like as and when I've got time to do stuff, and see where it goes from there. But yeah, firstly really, as I say, with the channel, like shows wise, I kind of want to have things that are like people are gonna, you know, look at and enjoy. As I keep saying, enjoy, but it's always about that. As long as people enjoy it, that's the main thing. You can't have a YouTube channel and people are not going to enjoy it. That's just the way it is. So yeah, as I was saying, Battlefield 3 is going to be my kind of like main little area. I might have the occasional Bad Company 2 game. I've got quite a few friends that have still got the game, and it's really enjoyable, especially Vietnam. It's really nice to mix things up a little bit. So obviously, you know, until Battlefield 4 comes out, hopefully at the end of the year, it's going to be kind of Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2, and maybe some kind of like, maybe a bit of Black Ops if I pick up Black Ops in this week. I'm kind of getting like mixed ratings. Obviously, one of my clan members, or clan friends, sorry, Luton, he obviously, as many of you know, is quite a big YouTuber. He's kind of like ummed and ahed about Black Ops and wasn't sure about it, so I'm going to kind of see what everyone's got to say about it and say, well, actually, yeah, why not? I'll pick it up, or I might just leave it, stick to Bad Company, and stick to Battlefield 3, which is what I know. But yeah, I do apologise about the length of my videos as well. I do tend to record the entire game. Like, I think it's more kind of like beneficial that way, because you don't kind of like think, oh, actually, he like kicked out of that game, like he halfway through, he probably did something really newbie at the end of the game. So I do newbie stuff anyway, but that's just the way it is. I'm kind of trying to be a bit more honest. But yeah, as I said, it's my first video, so you're gonna have to bear with me as I kind of get back into the rift of doing stuff like this. Obviously, it's very weird, kind of monologuing yourself, kind of sitting there thinking, what am I gonna say next? Like, oh god, this sucks, and then you kind of yeah, I've just ruined that recording. And then you kind of like, you just do that for hours on end sometimes. And I get evenings where it's just like, damn it, I'm just going back on Battlefield, just leave me alone. And everyone's like, whoa, are you going to put a new video up? No, I'm going back on Battlefield, just leave me alone. I'm going to have some peaceful work. I don't know what I did here, it's just pretty bad. And I was kind of like dancing around the room with him. It almost killed me as well. I would have been very embarrassed. That would have been one of those edit that out moments. But yeah, as I said, just kind of like bring it back again. With YouTube, I'm going to make stuff that people are going to find useful. I know obviously there's going to be the minority that aren't going to like my stuff, and I know that's something that's very much kind of like in with YouTube. There's some people out there that aren't particularly friendly and nice and want to kind of like go out and hate for you. You know, I'm gonna make sure that I ignore that kind of stuff. One of the guys I pay a lot of attention to, not trying to name call here, like trying to get it like, oh, whoa, I watch his videos, you should subscribe me. Not like that at all. Minnesota Burns, he makes some fantastic stuff. It's really funny. Like, I do and don't approve of the trolling. It can be really funny at times. I mean, obviously there's times to be serious and times to muck around. But some of these stuff is absolutely fantastic. So if you haven't heard of them or you haven't seen any videos, I recommend you go and watch some of them. But as I was saying, he gets a lot of hate mail because of the stuff he does. I'm hoping that I'm not going to get it too badly. Obviously, I'm going to be kind of more about commentaries, the tutorials in game and things like that. So I'm going to kind of try and hopefully avoid most of that. But I mean, if you've got a problem with something I've got on my channel, please tell me. I'm not one that's going to be like, go away. You're a nobody. I don't want to talk to you. At the end of the day, I'm a nobody, so I'm out there to listen. If you think there's something that I can change on my channel, or you see something in one of my videos and you think, actually that was really good, you should do this more often, then please just leave a comment. You know, I'm not asking for likes and subs and everything like that. Just leave a comment, let me know. I'm not asking you to at all to subscribe. Sorry, that's the correct term. I'm not asking you at all to subscribe to my videos or anything, but you know, if you like what you see, then please let me know, because I'm gonna be chopping and changing over the next few weeks. Like, well, I'm gonna do this, do that. Actually, no, I'm gonna go back and do this, do that. But you know, so it's just kind of let me know what's working well, let me know what's not working so well, and we'll kind of go from there. But obviously, you know, YouTube is a community, so I hope to build from you guys. Obviously, you've been watching the videos for years and years, probably some of you, and like it's now to the point where I think I've had enough of watching now. I think I'm going to give it a shot, you know, see what I can do with it. So yeah, that's kind of like my plans for the channel, and obviously my aspirations for myself. I'm not sure really what more guys you really want to know. I mean, obviously my previous videos have given like information about myself, given kind of like, oh yeah, I'm at university, I do this, this and this. One thing actually, I keep forgetting to mention to people. I keep getting quite a few guys pop up and ask about the. There's a few connectivity issues with the HD PVR Gaming Eddition 2 and the PS3. If you guys need some help with that, I had some real problems with it. It took me a good hour or so of stressing and sweating and punching things and things being thrown out of the room to work out, well, actually no, you're being retarded. Use this, do that, press this button and everything. The way it default sets on the system gives you really bad quality, and some people like myself spend hours fiddling around with the settings on the actual software to fix it, and it's not bad. But yeah, anyway, back to games. I don't know what I was doing here. I was just kind of watching, like, maybe he'll pop out the tank and I make the kill, and he didn't, so I thought, oh, well, I might as well go and revive my teammate and get him. But yeah, as I say, this channel is just going to be now kind of just my chill channel. This is going to be everything that's going to be like, you know, gameplays. Obviously, I'm not going to commentate over gameplays. I'm just going to stick them up and see what you think. Obviously, with my clan, Veritas Gaming, as I said, I'm with Luton. Everyone there is fantastic. We're actually running the VG League right now, which is basically kind of our own little competitive thing. It's not kind of like conflicting too much. Oh, I can't believe you got me. It's not conflicting too much with like places like Game Battles and that, but this is kind of our little thing. So expect to see some videos of that on my YouTube channel and also on VG's channel. The channel is down the bottom right hand side of mine in my favourite channels, I think it's called. So have a look on there. We've got some really great stuff. One of the guys I work with, Dynamite, is quite a crazy Canadian. He goes out on icy roads and drives around in ridiculous freezing frog while on the phone, like chatting to me on Skype or on the YouTube, and it's like, dude, stop talking on the phone, you're gonna crash. So yeah, but yeah, that's one thing I keep forgetting to mention actually as well. Pop down to VG at some point. It's a fantastic site. We've just brought out, or we're just bringing out, in the process of bringing out some new updates on the site. I'm not going to give away too much details because obviously it's a surprise, but we're bringing out kind of like new positions and new areas that we're exploring with the clan. Mainly kind of like we're switching now to the point where it's like, well, we've done this for such a long year. We've been a structured clan since the beginning of the time we started, you know, bringing VG up. So we've thought, well, you know, we can rejig this a little bit. One of the things we're going to do is bring in a position called social member. This basically means that guys that, you know, don't necessarily have a console or don't game on a regular basis can come along, jump on the site and be active on our forums, because, you know, we love, especially myself, I'm really always been forum based when I've not had a console, like the last 4 months without one. I've always been on the forums, kind of like doing stuff, and it's a fantastic thing to do. So yeah, pop down to VG. I think it's vghq.org. So just bang that in your browser. Just have a look. I mean, even if you think, oh, it's not really my cup of tea, just at least pop down there and have a look. I recommend having a look. It's really worth your time. But yeah, on the way down here, just kind of getting ready to wrap stuff up, guys. As I said, like midway through the video, if there's anything you see or you think of that you'd like me to like put in my videos, or you don't want me to put in there, you think, oh, you trap way too much, Bobby, I don't want to hear your voice anymore, please be quiet. Just say it. Come out and say it. I'll change it. We'll try and get some kind of like halfway house kind of thing and fix that. Kind of, as I say, I'm not one that's gonna be like, oh, I just want to get rich, let's modernize my videos, I want money, money, money. I'm here for your enjoyment. I don't have like anything else that needs going on in my life at the moment, so tell me what needs doing and changing, I'll change it, and we'll see what goes from there. But yeah, as we're kind of like rolling down now in the last minute or two of gameplay, as you can see, we're pretty much dominating this map here. We've really pushed them back into their spawn. One of the tanks escaped from round and tried to cap Echo. Didn't get there because he met our tank. And this is the point where I'm kind of like weighing up my things, thinking, oh, I don't want to spawn camp because it's a horrible thing to do, and I hate it when people do it to me. But I'm not making any kills at the moment. So I kind of hang back here and think, well, someone will eventually pop round and I'll pop them out. Kind of like sit around here in a few little tactical positions, just thinking, maybe do I move? Oh, come on, there must be someone to kill. Come on, surely. So I decided to move up here, and obviously those guys, I look on the scoreboard to see if there's actually anyone in the game still on their team. I honestly thought there was no one there. I thought there must be like 1 or 2 guys left, and there's always like 8 or 9 of them. So that's one thing that picks me with Battlefield. People that don't PTFO. I know it's a horrible term, and I hate people that say it, but PTFO is, you see it on the start of my server as well, if anyone pops on. You PTFO. I really like guys that kind of like, oh yeah, let's get up there, let's get the flags, man. We've lost all our bases, let's just try and flank them. But that's just kind of the way I play. Anyway guys, it's been fun, and I hope that you've enjoyed the video and me ranting on a little bit. I promise that I'll be less annoying and less in my next video. I'm hopefully going to have one up probably tomorrow morning. We've got a VG League match tonight, so hopefully we'll get some footage up tonight from that. And yeah, so if you like what you see, give us a like and a sub maybe, and I'll speak to you all later. That's it, Bobby out. See you guys.